San Jose State's going to leapfrog the business and be ahead of what we're doing in the real world.
Looking for the best experience in journalism college can offer? Look no further than San Jose State University. From the oldest college newspaper in California to an award-winning television newscast produced and anchored by JMC students, including world-class professors in public relations and advertising, San Jose State has it all. And with an $8.7 million endowment provided by Jack and Emma Anderson, the School of Journalism and Mass Communications at San Jose State University is already moving toward the future.
Convergence is the name of the game right now all across the United States and the world. Students have to have an ability to do print, broadcast, social media, online, all the different ways of communications that we teach. They now all in journalism must be able to learn something about it.
If you are a print reporter, you need to be a television reporter, you need to be a photographer, you need to know how to do it all in a pinch.
We are trying to do that now with a converged newsroom, and what it means is that it's broken down the lines between newspapers and television and radio. We're all together in the same family, we all work together, we all share ideas, we share stories, and we do every aspect of the old traditional journalism, including social media, blogging, using Facebook.
What's exciting is that the journalism school is right on pace with the media industry, and that means a lot to our students. That means they leave the classroom and can walk into any newsroom and understand the technologies, understand the terminology, and really know what they're doing in the journalism field.
Most newspapers of any size are retraining all of their existing reporters, guys my age, to do video, to tweet, to do social networking, to gather data for infographics.
Our students are exposed to all the different aspects of public relations, from media relations and event planning, to social media, to community relations, to government relations. We have some of the top adjunct professors here helping us to make sure that our program is current and making sure that our students who graduate from this program are employable and indeed better prepared than most students in PR programs around the country.
So in a way it's about doing one thing extremely well, having a core competency in some of the traditional things like writing for magazines or writing for newspapers or doing broadcast work. But it's also about knowing about a lot of other things so you can step in a newsroom that requires you to do that.
Journalists should always be on the front lines of history. And at San Jose State, the School of Journalism and our students have always been on the front lines of covering angles to historic events. National, local, regional, it doesn't matter. You really have to see yourself as a citizen of the world. And journalists do that very well. And our students come from different cultures and backgrounds. So there's absolutely no reason why our students can't find local angles to major international and national stories. And they're doing it every day.
Well, Access is a magazine that was founded by Harvey Gottlieb 30 years ago, and it was meant to be the anchor for the magazine sequence. 4 business professors approached me and asked us, the Department of Journalism, to launch a community-wide magazine, which was a stretch for us because Access was a magazine that reported merely on activities on campus. Now we were asked to staff a magazine that would go out into the community and find stories that were meaningful to our readers.
I'm really excited for the future of the Spartan Daily. I think there's a lot of potential to meet the new media and with all the new technology and to really improve and keep our name in the talk about where to go for journalism.
There's no better time in the history of PR to go into public relations. It's booming now as a field. We're located in the Silicon Valley, heart of high-tech PR, and we're having students who graduate from this program who are getting out and getting some really good jobs in the field.
And again, I'd go back to the faculty as well, of how helpful they are, how experienced they are, and how great they are at really helping guide you as you change, change your perspective from that of somebody who's learning to that of somebody who's executing and out in the work world.
Good marketing, good advertising always has strong content at the heart of it.
Your ability to understand the breadth of communication and not just your focal area.
The most wonderful thing about our public relations program and our whole School of Journalism and Mass Communications is students get a lot of hands-on experience.
We created about 5 years ago a actual working advertising PR agency here on campus, and we service about 15 clients a year. It's kind of an honors program, but you get some real world working experience by being a part of that agency.
Being involved with the advertising club really helped me. We take several agency tours in both semesters, fall and spring, and it's really amazing to get a feel of what the industry is like.
I think that there is something that is just so valuable of learning from people that are either currently or formerly were in the business, that have, translated their passion as journalists into teaching and academics, and can spot talent, and can nurture it, and can mold it, and encourage it. I mean, I think that is invaluable.
I've known people who've gone to Northwestern and Columbia and places like that, and they come out of school being able to talk about journalism, but less having the ability to do the work. And that's the thing that I've always admired about San Jose State, is the ability to actually give people a practical education of how to do what you need to do to be a great journalist.
We do ask that you show a passion about it. It is a field that can be tough, but when you're passionate about it and it's something that you love, we really want to foster that and play to that with the students.
You cannot be a good communications and PR professional without understanding how media work and media law and kind of business and marketing and all of the different elements that San Jose State can bring together that you can really take part of when you're in the JMC school.
It's impossible for schools to keep up with what real networks are doing. However, what San Jose State is doing right now is taking that gap and is significantly bridging it. It's going to be very minimal once the school puts all of the print and broadcast students under one roof, because that's what's happening right now, slowly but surely, in the real world.
It is wonderful to have the Anderson gift. It is wonderful to have all the planned upgrades. But what we need are curious students, creative students, students who come here saying, challenge me, push me, help me figure out my dimensions, my limits, and my innovative ideas. This is a place where you don't get to sit and be quiet. This is a place where you get to shine.